of England on the banks of the River Mersey at Liverpool. It spread to a very localized rate, and finally encompassed the whole international music scene.
I know that one of the first ones I think that I heard was Positive, way back when. And how did that song all come about? And I don't know if that was the first song that was directly in your face kind of consciousness, but it's the first one that I heard.
Well, I had wanted to write a song about AIDS because I live in San Francisco and AIDS is really hitting our community really hard because we have a large gay population. So a lot of artists and musicians and people that I know were contracting the virus and dying of AIDS. And my first song that I wrote about it was like this really angry song like, you know, fuck the government because they're not responding to this crisis. But then when I really sat down and thought about what AIDS is about relationships. It's about our relationship to the people we make love with. It's about our relationship to ourselves or the drugs that we use. And so I wanted to write a song that was about it. And I was just starting into a relationship with a woman, and before we made love for the first time, I decided to go get tested. And so I was waiting for the results for this test to come back, and that's when I wrote the song. So the song is just really about me walking into the clinic, getting tested, and waiting for the results to come back. And at the end of the song, I left it open-handed. I didn't say like what the result was, because I wanted people to think about it for themselves, you know, and wonder, you know, what their, you know, sexual history is, what their test result would be, and to encourage other people to do the same thing. And it marked a difference for me in writing songs, because up to that point I had always written really angry songs. And I realized that when you write angry songs, sometimes it gets people that pump their fists in the air, but you turn as many people off as you do on. And if you really want to communicate ideas of the soul or ideas of the heart, or ideas that are going to get people to care, you have to do it in a musical way, you have to do it in a loving way, you have to do it in a fun way, sometimes you have to do it in a sad way. But I really feel like that's one of the things that we really face today in this country, is moving from a country that is this like nation of individuals that say, hey, I got mine and fuck you if you don't get yours. We need to be a nation that cares about everybody, embraces everybody, and is willing to put our money, our life, and our time on the line to make sure that not only our country is taken care of, but this whole planet is taken care of.